So we're going to talk for a moment about saving money. It's a good thing, right? We all know that. We all know, we hear that, saving money. It's a good thing. We always want to save money, right? But so many people just don't make it a priority. And we get our paycheck each month and we get excited when we get a raise and we raise our, our spending. I got a raise, so now I can afford that better car. So I trade my car in and get a higher car payment. Or, I took this second job, so now I'm making this extra money, so now I can afford to do some extra shopping, buy me some new clothes or buy the kids some new clothes. So a lot of times we just increase our spending level to meet our income, and so we don't end up saving anything, even though we have the best intentions. So I want you to understand that it's not going to happen without you making it a priority. And if it's a priority, it's got to happen first. So that means that as soon as you get paid each week, you need to make the habit of transferring that 10% off the top of your paycheck to your savings account. This is going to be huge for you. It's going to be hard in the beginning, but really it's not hard. Having a baby is hard. Living off of, $200, $300, $500 less a month is not hard. So just suck it up and do it for a month. See how you feel. See if you notice that 10% is gone. That's a challenge for you. So make saving a priority. Next is that saving money, especially for women, it's really emotional because it gives us this sense of safety and security that in a place that men don't have. Men just don't get. They don't understand it at all. And so for women, it just kind of allows us to, take a deep breath and relax. When the car breaks down, when you're on your way to school to pick up the kids, yes, it's a really inconvenience, but it's so much less stressful when there's money in the bank to pay to fix that car, to get that car towed, or whatever needs to happen with it. So you can just focus on the task at hand, who's going to help you pick up the kids, instead of having a huge emotional breakdown, which ends up in a huge, ridiculous fight with your spouse because you don't have the money, you don't know where it's going to come from, and you knew this was going to happen, and he should have done something, and and we have this argument, that always ends up coming from this. So saving money is going to build you that safety net. And also, because I said, it's saving money, it's emotional for women, it's also the leading cause of divorce. But money, not saving money, money in general, money fights are the number one cause of divorce in the U.S. right now, and it's just sad. And so just knowing if we have a savings account, that could save, that could help your marriage and have you, have less to fight about, give you, I'm sure you'll find other things to fight about, but, just safeguard yourself, and to create that safety net is important, and that's why saving money is important. And the last thing is that you have to change your mentality regarding money and saving money. There is this kind of cultural faux pas that, rich people are evil. This guy is really poor. He must be, really humble, and he must be a really good person, and he's probably going to get into heaven one day. But this person's evil because they're rich and they have all this money. And so we have this just natural tendency, and I think a lot of it comes from maybe resentment and jealousy as well. But we resent those people, but then sometimes we want to be those people. So I just want you to understand that money is amoral, which means it has no morals. It is completely neutral. It is not good. It is not bad. It's completely at the disposal of who has it and what they choose to do with it. So think of money as a brick. I can use a brick and I can throw it through a window and cause destruction. Or I can use this brick, combine it with several others, and make a house for orphans in the city. So it's just a brick. The brick doesn't care. The brick doesn't know what to do with it. The brick can't do anything on its own. It's completely at the will of whoever's holding it. So know that a person who has no money can be a jerk. Or a person that has, $3 million can be a jerk. But a person with $3 million can be an amazing person to live up to, and a great role model, and super generous, and do amazing things with their wealth. But so can a person that's making $20,000 a year. They can, still give and make a difference and be the most generous person you've ever met. So don't think that you've got to break that mentality that money is bad. Money's not bad. It's immoral. It is who you are, and it shows more about who you are than you even realize. And your spending habits show that a little bit too. So the last thing is that there are 3 basic things to save money for, because that's the next question. Well, why would I save all this money? Why would I save 10%? That's a big chunk of change over there. So we save for 3 reasons. We save for emergencies. And so our first assignment in this group is to save $1,000, and then once your debts are paid off, then we're going to work to build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund there. And that's not a bass boat fund. That is not a Vegas with the girls retreat fund. That is a 3 to 6 months emergency fund for emergencies and does not get touched for anything else. So that money just sits there, and that's a lot of money, so it can get pretty tempting, but that money is designed to protect your family and keep your mind at ease and feel that safety. The next thing that we save for is purchases. And this is going to be, if you want to purchase a boat for your family, or a new washing machine, or a trip to Disney World. This is where we save for those things as well. We don't want to put those on a credit card and have to pay for it for the next 5 years. So we save for those expenses as well. And the last thing that we save is to go and build wealth. And we won't be covering that so much in this group, but it's still an important aspect. That's why you save money, because you put it in a smart place, and it builds interest, and it creates a future and provides a future safety for your family and generations after you. So that's what I got for you on savings. I hope this was a little enlightening for you, or a good reminder if you needed it.